Our planet, this small blue dot spinning in the vastness of space, is a living jewel, a world of astonishing beauty and infinite complexity. Suspended in the cosmic dark, Earth is a sanctuary where life has flourished in forms both familiar and utterly alien, each one a marvel of adaptation and resilience. From the delicate shimmer of a dragonfly's wings as it hovers above a dew-laden leaf, to the silent glide of a blue whale through the inky depths of the open ocean, life here is a symphony of diversity. Every inch of this planet, from the sun-drenched savannas to the shadowy rainforests, is alive with creatures and plants, each playing a part in the grand story of existence. Imagine the rainforest, where ancient trees stretch skyward, their canopies forming a living roof that shelters a world below. Here, shafts of sunlight pierce the green gloom, illuminating orchids clinging to branches and frogs that flash brilliant colours as they leap from leaf to leaf. In the undergrowth, insects scuttle and birds call out, their songs echoing through the humid air. Across the world, deserts sprawl beneath a relentless sun, their sands shifting with the wind. Yet even here life endures. Lizards bask on sun-baked rocks and hardy plants bloom after rare rains, painting the landscape with bursts of colour. In the mountains, snow leopards move like ghosts across rocky slopes, while eagles soar on updrafts, scanning the valleys below for movement. The polar regions, cloaked in ice and silence, are home to creatures uniquely suited to the cold. Polar bears prowl the frozen sea, seals slip beneath the ice, and penguins huddle together against the biting wind. In these extreme environments, survival is a daily challenge, and every adaptation is a testament to the ingenuity of life. Each sunrise marks the beginning of a new chapter in this ongoing epic. As the first light touches the land, herds of antelope stir on the plains, birds take flight in swirling flocks, and predators begin their silent hunt. The drama of life and death unfolds in every habitat, a dance as old as time itself. The diversity of life on Earth is staggering. In the grasslands, millions of wildebeest migrate in search of fresh grazing, their hooves thundering across the open plain. In the jungles, armies of ants march in perfect formation, while orchids and bromeliads cling to every available surface, their roots drawing sustenance from the air. In the oceans, coral reefs blaze with colour, home to a kaleidoscope of fish, crustaceans and mollusks. Here, tiny shrimp clean the gills of passing fish, and octopuses slip through narrow crevices, changing colour and shape in the blink of an eye. The sea is a realm of endless invention, where life has taken on forms both wondrous and strange. Every ecosystem, from the highest mountain to the deepest trench, is a masterpiece of balance. The predator and the prey, the flower and the pollinator, the forest and the rain. Each is bound to the others in a web of connection so intricate that a single change can ripple through the entire system. The story of Earth is written in the rings of ancient trees, in the migration routes of birds, and in the silent communication of fungi beneath the forest floor. It is a story of struggle and cooperation, of competition and symbiosis, where every living thing has a role to play. In the wild, drama and tenderness exist side by side. A lioness stalks her prey with silent determination, while nearby a mother elephant gently guides her calf through the tall grass. A bee dances among blossoms, carrying pollen from flower to flower, ensuring the next generation of life. Rain falls in the forest, feeding rivers that wind through the landscape, nourishing everything in their path. Flocks of birds rise in swirling clouds, their wings beating in perfect unison, while beneath the water's surface schools of fish move as one, evading the jaws of hungry predators. To witness these wonders, even in imagination, is to glimpse the ancient forces that have shaped our world. It is to understand that every creature, every plant, every drop of water is part of a vast, interconnected whole, a living system that has evolved over millions of years. This journey into the wild is not just an observation of animals, but an exploration of the profound connections that bind all life together. The balance of nature is delicate, maintained by countless interactions: the chase of predator and prey, the silent work of pollinators, the slow growth of forests, and the ceaseless flow of rivers. The world is full of drama, of quiet beauty, of moments of struggle and triumph that unfold every day, whether witnessed or unseen. In the remote wilderness, herds move across endless plains, wolves track the scent of deer through snowy forests, and butterflies emerge from their chrysalises to dance in the sunlight. Let us embark on a journey to the wildest corners of our planet. We will soar above continents and oceans, traverse sun-baked plains and frozen tundra, and descend into the depths of rainforests and the mysteries of the sea. Along the way we will encounter creatures of every shape and size, each perfectly adapted to its home. We will listen to the chorus of the wild, the calls of birds, the roar of waterfalls, the rustle of leaves in the wind. We will witness the daily dramas of survival, the chase, the escape, the ingenious strategies that allow life to persist in the harshest conditions. From the tiniest insect to the mightiest predator, every being is a testament to the power and wonder of life on Earth. This is not just a story about animals. It is the story of our world, a story of wild wonders, of beauty and resilience, of the endless creativity of nature. It is a story that must be cherished and protected, for it is the legacy of all who have ever lived and all who are yet to come. The African savanna unfolds as a boundless expanse, where the horizon melts into the sky and the land stretches endlessly beneath the golden dawn. Here, the world is painted in broad strokes of light and shadow, a living canvas shaped by the rhythm of the sun and the pulse of the rains. The iconic acacia trees with their flat-topped crowns stand as silent sentinels, their branches reaching out to the heavens, offering shade and sustenance to the creatures below. The grasses, tall and golden, sway in the ever-present breeze, their blades whispering secrets of ancient migrations and the endless cycles of life. Each blade is a thread in the vast tapestry of the savanna, nourished by the rains and scorched by the relentless sun. Across these plains, giants move with a majesty that echoes through the ages. Elephants, giraffes and zebras traverse the open land, their forms casting long shadows in the early light, each step a testament to the enduring power of nature. Life here is lived beneath the unyielding gaze of the sun, where every creature must adapt to the extremes of heat and drought, finding shelter in the shade of trees or the coolness of the earth. The air vibrates with the hum of insects, a constant chorus that fills the silence. The ground itself quivers as the massive feet of elephants press into the soil, their weight a reminder of the ancient lineage they carry. In this kingdom, power and grace are inseparable. The lion and the elephant, predator and giant, move through the grasslands in a delicate balance, each playing a vital role in the eternal drama of survival. The savanna comes alive with the thunder of hooves as immense herds migrate across the plains, a living river of life that surges and ebbs with the changing seasons. Among the most awe-inspiring are the elephant herds, their matriarchs guiding families with wisdom passed down through generations. Their trunks entwine in gentle greeting, their low rumbles a language older than memory, binding them in a tapestry of kinship and loyalty. In single file they carve ancient paths through the grass, their memories guiding them unerringly to distant waterholes, lifelines that have sustained their kind for millennia. Each journey is a testament to endurance and the unbroken bond between land and life. Towering above the plains, giraffes move with serene elegance, their necks reaching for the tenderest leaves atop the acacias. Each giraffe bears a unique pattern, a living mosaic that sets it apart in the endless sea of grass. Bathed in the golden light, their presence brings a quiet dignity to the rugged landscape, their gentle eyes surveying a world shaped by giants. Yet the savanna is also a realm of hunters. Lions, with muscles rippling beneath tawny coats, stalk through the tall grass, their senses attuned to every movement, every whisper of prey. As dusk falls, the roar of the lion rolls across the plains, a proclamation of dominance that resonates for miles, marking the boundaries of its domain. Within the pride, cooperation is the key to survival. Lionesses work together to bring down formidable prey, while cubs tumble and play, learning the skills they will need to thrive in this unforgiving world. The cheetah, slender and poised, surveys the land from a termite mound, every muscle coiled in anticipation. Its amber eyes lock onto distant movement, calculating the perfect moment to strike. In a blur of motion, the cheetah explodes into action, its body a marvel of speed and precision, streaking across the grasslands in pursuit of fleeting prey. The chase is a breathtaking spectacle, a fleeting moment where agility and determination decide the fate of both hunter and hunted. Beneath the feet of giants, the savanna teems with life of every size. Small mammals dart through the grass, and vibrant insects scuttle across the earth, each playing a vital role in the intricate web of existence. In the cool shade of burrows, mongoose and meerkat families emerge, their eyes bright and alert, ever watchful for the dangers that lurk above and below. Meerkats stand tall on their hind legs, scanning the horizon, their close-knit groups working in harmony to forage and protect one another from the ever-present threat of predators. Zebra herds graze in the shimmering grass, their black and white stripes blending into a mesmerizing pattern that confuses would-be hunters and strengthens the unity of the group. Even the smallest inhabitants, like the industrious dung beetle, play a crucial part, rolling their precious cargo across the earth, recycling nutrients and sustaining the cycle of life. Above it all, the eagle soars, its keen eyes scanning the land below, a master of the skies and a symbol of the wild freedom that reigns here. In this realm of giants, every creature, great and small, is woven into the fabric of the savanna. Together, they create a world untouched by time, a living testament to the wild wonders of Earth. Deep in the heart of South America sprawls the Amazon rainforest, a living, breathing expanse that is both the largest and most biodiverse tropical rainforest on Earth. This immense green sea stretches across 9 countries, its vastness so great that it generates its own weather, shaping the climate of an entire continent and beyond. Here, a dense canopy of colossal trees forms a living roof, filtering sunlight into a perpetual emerald twilight. The uppermost branches, known as the emergent layer, tower above all, their leaves catching the first rays of dawn and the last light of dusk, while below the understory and forest floor remain shrouded in shadow and mystery. The air is thick with moisture, saturated with the scent of damp earth, decaying leaves, and the sweet aroma of blooming orchids. Every breath is heavy with life, as the rainforest exhales oxygen and absorbs carbon dioxide, acting as the planet's lungs and playing a crucial role in stabilizing the global climate. This is a world of immense complexity, a vertical universe where each layer supports its own unique community. From the nutrient-rich leaf litter on the forest floor, teeming with decomposers and fungi, to the sunlit canopy bustling with birds, insects and mammals, every inch is alive with intricate interactions. The Amazon is often called the lungs of our planet, producing a significant portion of the world's oxygen and acting as a vast carbon sink. Its trees and plants absorb immense amounts of carbon dioxide, helping to regulate the Earth's atmosphere and buffer the effects of climate change. Life here is a vibrant, chaotic symphony. Hidden among the dense foliage are creatures of every imaginable shape, size and colour, each adapted to survive in this lush, competitive environment. The rainforest is a living mosaic, where every species, from the tiniest ant to the largest predator, plays a vital role in the ecosystem's balance. High above, troops of spider monkeys swing effortlessly through the branches, their long limbs and prehensile tails making them masters of the canopy. These agile primates rarely touch the ground, living their entire lives among the leaves, feeding on fruits, flowers and leaves. As they travel, spider monkeys become gardeners of the forest, dispersing seeds far and wide. Their movements ensure the regeneration of countless plant species, maintaining the diversity and resilience of the rainforest. Below, in the dim shadows, the elusive jaguar prowls. This apex predator is a master of stealth, its powerful body and keen senses allowing it to move silently through the undergrowth, unseen by all but the most observant eyes. The jaguar's beautifully spotted coat provides perfect camouflage in the dappled light, allowing it to ambush prey with astonishing precision. As the top predator, it helps regulate populations of other animals, maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The rainforest is also a paradise for birds. Their brilliant colours flash like jewels against the endless green, and their songs fill the air with a constant melody, each species contributing its own unique notes to the forest's chorus. Flocks of scarlet macaws, with their dazzling red, yellow and blue plumage, soar above the canopy. Their raucous calls echo through the trees, signalling their presence to all who dwell below. These macaws are a living rainbow in the sky, their synchronized flights a spectacular display of color and coordination, vital for spreading seeds and maintaining the health of the forest. Down by the rivers and streams, hundreds of species of jewel-toned hummingbirds hover with wings beating so fast they become invisible. These tiny birds sip nectar from exotic flowers, pollinating countless plants and ensuring the next generation of blooms. Every level of the forest, from the leaf litter to the highest emergent trees, is alive with an astonishing variety of avian life. Each bird, from the smallest wren to the largest toucan, has its own niche, its own song, and its own role in the intricate web of life. Much of the Amazon's life remains hidden from plain sight. The humid world beneath the leaves is home to countless species of insects, amphibians and reptiles, each perfectly adapted to their microhabitats. The poison dart frog, though tiny, is vividly coloured, a warning to would-be predators of the potent toxins in its skin. These frogs are vital indicators of environmental health, sensitive to even the slightest changes in their surroundings. Camouflaged stick insects and leaf-mimicking katydids are masters of disguise, blending so perfectly with their surroundings that they become nearly invisible, evading predators and surviving in a world where only the most adaptable thrive. The Amazon River itself, a labyrinth of winding waterways, is home to extraordinary creatures. The gentle pink river dolphin glides through the murky waters, while the formidable black caiman lurks along the banks, each a vital part of the aquatic ecosystem. The Amazon rainforest is one of Earth's greatest treasures, a living library of life, where millions of species, many still unknown to science, coexist in a delicate interwoven tapestry. Here the planet's lungs breathe, sustaining not only the creatures within, but the entire world beyond. At the very top of our world lies the Arctic, a realm sculpted by ice and wind where the land and sea are locked in a perpetual embrace of cold. Here, the horizon stretches endlessly, broken only by jagged ridges of snow and the shimmering blue of ancient glaciers. This is a place where silence reigns, and the air itself seems to crackle with the chill of a world untouched by warmth. It is a land of extremes, where the sun vanishes for months, plunging the world into a long, unbroken night. The darkness is absolute, save for the occasional glimmer of starlight or the ghostly glow of the moon on snow. Temperatures plummet to unimaginable lows, and blizzards sweep across the tundra, sculpting the landscape anew with every storm. Yet, in this world of stark contrasts, beauty flourishes. Colossal glaciers grind their way to the sea, their ancient ice glowing blue beneath the aurora borealis. Curtains of green and purple light ripple across the night sky, painting the darkness with ethereal colour and illuminating the frozen silence below. Life here is a testament to resilience. Against all odds, the Arctic is alive with creatures that have mastered the art of survival. From the silent tread of the Arctic fox to the watchful gaze of the snowy owl, each animal is a marvel of adaptation, perfectly suited to endure the relentless cold and the scarcity of food. The undisputed monarch of this frozen kingdom is the polar bear, a solitary wanderer whose domain stretches across the endless sea ice. With a regal presence, it surveys its realm, ever alert to the shifting patterns of ice and prey. The polar bear is the largest land predator on Earth, a true master of the Arctic. Its immense strength and patience are matched only by its ability to endure the harshest conditions, moving silently across the snow in search of sustenance. Its thick, water-repellent fur and a dense layer of blubber shield it from the biting cold, while its broad, powerful paws act as snowshoes, distributing its weight and allowing it to traverse even the thinnest ice. Each step is a careful calculation, a dance with danger on a shifting, frozen stage. The polar bear's existence is bound to the sea ice, which serves as both hunting ground and highway. Patiently, it waits by the breathing holes of seals, its senses attuned to the faintest sound beneath the ice. Every hunt is a test of endurance, a battle against hunger and the elements. With its white coat blending seamlessly into the snow, the polar bear becomes a ghostly presence, a master of stealth and power. Whether in motion or at rest, it embodies the raw spirit of the Arctic, unyielding, patient, and ever watchful. Beneath the ice, the Arctic waters teem with life. Here, in the frigid depths, a hidden world thrives. Seals glide effortlessly through the water, their bodies streamlined for speed and warmth, surfacing only to breathe before vanishing again into the blue. Pods of beluga whales, known as the canaries of the sea, fill the water with a symphony of clicks and whistles. Their ghostly white forms weave through the icy channels, communicating and navigating with a language as complex as the landscape itself. The narwhal, mysterious and elusive, glides through these waters as well. Its long spiral tusk, like something from a legend, cuts through the sea, a symbol of the wonders hidden beneath the ice. On the rocky shores and drifting ice floes, walruses gather in great colonies. Their massive bodies, armoured with blubber, and their formidable tusks are perfectly suited for life in this cold aquatic world. They rest, bellow and jostle for space, a living testament to the power of adaptation. When the brief Arctic summer arrives, the land erupts with life. Birds return in vast numbers, filling the air with their calls and the sky with their wings. They nest on cliffs and shorelines, seizing the fleeting abundance of the sunlit months. Millions of guillemots and kittiwakes crowd the towering cliffs, their raucous colonies a stark contrast to the silence of winter. In the endless daylight, they raise their young, racing against time before the cold returns. The snowy owl, silent and regal, glides over the tundra in search of lemmings. Its white feathers blend perfectly with the snow, making it nearly invisible as it hunts, a ghostly presence in a world of white. From the mighty polar bear to the nimble Arctic fox, from the soaring owl to the smallest lemming, every creature here is a survivor. Each has carved out a niche, finding ways to endure the cold, the darkness, and the scarcity of food. They live on the very edge of existence, their lives a delicate balance with the ever-changing ice and the rhythm of the seasons. In this world of extremes, life persists, unyielding, ingenious, and endlessly wondrous. The Australian outback is a vast and ancient expanse where fiery red earth stretches beneath an endless sky and sun-scorched plains shimmer with heat. Here the land itself is a test of endurance, shaped by relentless forces over millions of years. Dramatic rock formations rise from the earth sculpted by wind and time, standing as silent witnesses to the cycles of drought and flood. For long stretches the land is parched and cracked, the sun beating down with an unforgiving intensity. Then, in a sudden transformation, torrential rains sweep across the landscape, flooding the red earth and breathing brief life into the arid soil. This is a realm of extremes, where survival demands extraordinary resilience. Yet beneath this harsh exterior, life flourishes in astonishing forms. Every creature here is a master of adaptation, having evolved over countless generations to endure the relentless challenges of this environment. Some burrow deep into the cool earth to escape the midday heat, while others emerge only at dawn or dusk, moving silently through the shadows. Water is precious, and every drop is fiercely conserved. Bodies are built to retain moisture, and behaviours are shaped by the constant search for sustenance. This land is a living museum of evolution, where only the most ingenious and resilient survive. Among the most iconic survivors is the kangaroo. Perfectly engineered for the outback, these marsupials possess powerful hind legs that propel them across vast distances, conserving energy with each effortless leap. Their bodies are designed to withstand the searing heat, and their search for sparse vegetation and hidden waterholes is a daily ritual. The young, called joeys, are sheltered in a protective pouch, safe from the harsh world outside until they are strong enough to face it. This remarkable adaptation ensures the next generation can endure the same unforgiving conditions. High in the eucalyptus forests that border the outback, the koala finds sanctuary. This specialist feeder survives on a diet of tough, toxic eucalyptus leaves, a food source avoided by nearly all others. Its digestive system is uniquely adapted to break down these leaves, extracting what little nutrition they offer. To conserve energy, the koala spends most of its life in restful slumber, nestled in the fork of a tree, moving only when necessary. This slow-paced existence is a perfect response to the scarcity of resources in its world. Across the plains, the dingo prowls, an agile and resourceful predator, ever alert for opportunity. The emu, towering and swift, strides across the arid land, its powerful legs carrying it in search of seeds and insects. In the trees, the kookaburra's raucous call echoes, a signal of territory and survival. On the ground, the echidna, armoured in spines, digs patiently for ants and termites, its long tongue perfectly suited for the task. Each of these creatures has carved out a niche, their lives a testament to the art of survival. Australia's isolation has given rise to a caste of survivors found nowhere else, a living tapestry of adaptation and endurance. In this sunburnt land, every life is a story of ingenuity, resilience, and the relentless will to survive against the odds. The Himalayas, the abode of snow, rise like a crown above the world, their peaks lost in the swirling embrace of clouds. Here, at the roof of the earth, nature has sculpted a realm of extremes, where the air is thin, the cold is biting, and the land itself seems to touch the sky. This is a vertical world of breathtaking scale, where jagged, ice-crowned peaks pierce the heavens and deep, windswept valleys carve their way through the ancient rock. The mountains stand as silent sentinels, their slopes shrouded in mist and mystery. The air here is thin, the weather is unpredictable and extreme, and the terrain is rugged and unforgiving. Blizzards can sweep across the slopes in an instant, and the ground itself is a patchwork of ice, rock and snow. In this world above the clouds, only the hardiest forms of life can endure. The landscape tests the limits of endurance for any living thing, demanding resilience and ingenuity from all who call it home. Yet even in this high-altitude wilderness, life has found a way to not only survive, but to flourish. The animals of the Himalayas are masters of adaptation, each uniquely equipped to thrive in this challenging environment. The creatures that inhabit these mountains are some of the toughest and most elusive on Earth, their lives a testament to the power of adaptation in the face of immense physical challenges. They move like shadows, blending seamlessly into the landscape, rarely seen but always present. High on the rocky slopes above the tree line lives one of the most mysterious and beautiful of all the big cats, the snow leopard. This elusive predator is a true phantom of the peaks, its presence revealed only by fleeting paw prints in the snow or a distant echoing call. Often called the ghost of the mountains, this magnificent predator is perfectly adapted to its cold, rugged home. With every silent step it glides across the snow, its body built for stealth and survival. Its thick, smoky grey coat, patterned with dark rosettes, provides both warmth and superb camouflage against the rocky terrain, making it almost impossible to see. The snow leopard becomes one with the mountain, a living ghost among the stones. Its large, fur-covered paws act like snowshoes, spreading its weight so it can move effortlessly across deep drifts. Its exceptionally long, thick tail is both a counterbalance on treacherous cliffs and a warm scarf wrapped around its body during icy nights. The snow leopard is a solitary and silent hunter, a symbol of the wild, untamed spirit of the high Himalayas. It stalks its prey with patience and precision, a master of its frozen domain. But the Himalayas are not only the realm of predators. A variety of unique herbivores have adapted to graze on the sparse vegetation of the high-altitude meadows and slopes, their lives a delicate balance between survival and scarcity. The blue sheep, or baral, is a master of camouflage, its slate-grey coat blending in perfectly with the rocks. This clever disguise offers protection from the ever-watchful eyes of predators, allowing the baral to graze in relative safety. The Himalayan tahr, a wild goat with a magnificent shaggy coat, is an acrobat of the cliffs. With powerful legs and sure-footed grace, it scales sheer rock faces that would defeat almost any other animal, thriving where few dare to tread. And in the more forested lower slopes, hidden among the mossy branches and bamboo thickets, lives the charming red panda. This small tree-dwelling mammal, with its thick reddish-brown coat and long bushy tail, moves nimbly through the misty woods, foraging for tender bamboo shoots. Life in the Himalayas is not just confined to the ground. The skies above these colossal peaks are alive with movement as birds soar on the updrafts, riding the winds that sweep across the summits. Here some of the world's most impressive birds make their home, their wings slicing through the thin, icy air as they search for food or mates. The lammergeier, or bearded vulture, is a giant of the skies. With wings that stretch wide as the mountain valleys, it glides effortlessly on the thermals, scanning the slopes below for its next meal. This remarkable bird has a unique habit, dropping bones from great heights onto the rocks below, shattering them to feast on the rich marrow inside. In this way, it recycles what others leave behind, playing a vital role in the mountain ecosystem. The Himalayan monal, a dazzling pheasant, brings a splash of colour to the snowy slopes. When sunlight strikes its feathers, the bird shimmers with every hue of the rainbow, a living jewel among the rocks and snow. These remarkable creatures, living their lives amongst the world's highest peaks, are a powerful reminder that nature's tenacity knows no bounds. In the thin air and biting cold, life in the clouds endures, resilient, resourceful, and endlessly wondrous. The oceans cover more than 70% of our planet's surface, forming a vast, interconnected body of water that is the cradle of all life on Earth. Beneath the rolling waves lies a world that remains largely unexplored, its secrets hidden in the blue depths. From the sunlit turquoise waters of the coral reefs to the crushing eternal darkness of the abyssal plain, the marine world is a realm of immense mystery and wonder. Each layer of the ocean harbours its own unique forms of life, adapted to survive in conditions that would be unimaginable on land. It is a world that operates on a different scale of time and space, a three-dimensional universe where creatures of every imaginable form drift, swim and crawl. Some, like the ethereal jellyfish, have existed for hundreds of millions of years, their delicate bodies pulsing through the water with ancient grace. The oceans drive our weather, regulate our temperature, and hold the greatest diversity of life on our planet. Here, countless species interact in a delicate balance, each playing a role in the vast web of marine existence. To explore the ocean is to witness a living tapestry of adaptation and survival. In every crevice and current, marine life has evolved astonishing strategies to thrive, from camouflage and mimicry to bioluminescence and symbiosis. In the warm, shallow waters of the tropics, we find one of nature's most dazzling creations, the coral reef. These vibrant underwater metropolises are built by tiny coral polyps, whose calcium carbonate skeletons form the foundation for an explosion of life. Coral reefs are the rainforests of the sea, bustling with activity and colour. Here, thousands of species coexist, from the tiniest shrimp to the most flamboyant fish, each dependent on the intricate architecture of the reef for shelter and sustenance. These reefs are alive with movement. Schools of fish swirl in synchronized patterns while predators lurk in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The reef is a place of constant drama and dazzling beauty. Among the coral branches, clownfish nestle safely within the stinging tentacles of sea anemones, protected by a unique mucus that allows them to live unharmed. Tiny gobies and blennies dart between the coral, each species carving out its own niche in this crowded world. Graceful sea turtles, ancient mariners that have been swimming the oceans since the time of the dinosaurs, glide serenely over the reef. Manta rays, with their enormous wingspans, soar through the water, filtering plankton as they perform an elegant underwater ballet. Beyond the reefs, in the open ocean, life takes on a different scale. Here, powerful predators like tuna and sharks patrol the vast blue, their bodies built for speed and endurance, while gentle giants like the whale shark filter feed on clouds of plankton. Pods of dolphins, intelligent and social mammals, leap from the waves with what looks like pure joy, their streamlined bodies perfectly designed for speed and agility. Their complex social structures and communication are a marvel of the marine world. Dolphins communicate with a sophisticated language of clicks and whistles, coordinating their movements to hunt fish and squid with remarkable precision. Their intelligence and cooperation are among the greatest mysteries of the sea. Further out, the great whales embark on epic migrations, journeying thousands of miles between feeding and breeding grounds. These leviathans navigate the oceans with an instinct that remains largely unexplained, guided by ancient knowledge passed down through generations. The humpback whale, famous for its hauntingly beautiful songs and spectacular breaching displays, is a true giant of the deep. Its complex vocalizations echo through the water, their purpose still a subject of scientific wonder. Descending into the deeper, darker parts of the ocean, we enter a world of perpetual night, where the pressure is immense and the temperatures are near freezing. Here, sunlight never penetrates, and life has adapted in extraordinary ways. In these depths, marine life takes on bizarre and wonderful forms. Creatures with glowing bodies, enormous eyes, and needle-like teeth drift through the darkness, each uniquely suited to the challenges of the deep. The anglerfish, with its bioluminescent lure, attracts unsuspecting prey in the pitch-black water, a tiny lantern in the abyss. Its grotesque appearance is a testament to the extremes of evolution. The vampire squid, with its dark, webbed arms, can turn itself inside out to evade predators. Its name belies a gentle nature, feeding on marine snow that drifts down from above. These deep-sea creatures have adapted to an environment more hostile than any on land, demonstrating that life can find a way to thrive even in the most extreme conditions imaginable. Some produce their own light, others withstand crushing pressures, and many remain undiscovered, their secrets locked away in the darkness. The oceans are Earth's final frontier, a world of wonders that still holds countless mysteries waiting to be discovered. In every shadow and every current, marine life continues to surprise us, reminding us that the greatest secrets of our planet may still lie beneath the waves. The incredible diversity of life we see across our planet is not just a random collection of species living in the same place. Each landscape, from the dense rainforests to the open savannas, is a living mosaic, shaped by countless generations of animals and plants adapting to one another. It is a deeply complex and interconnected web, a delicate dance of coexistence where every single organism has a role to play. In the heart of the forest, vines twist and climb, providing shelter for insects, while birds flit between branches, searching for food and spreading seeds. Each animal and plant is part of a larger system, linked through intricate relationships of predation, symbiosis, and competition. The antelope grazes on the grass, watched by the lion in the distance, while birds pick insects from the backs of grazing beasts, forming partnerships that benefit both. The wolf that hunts the deer helps to keep the herd healthy and prevents it from overgrazing the forest, which in turn allows the forest to thrive and provide a home for countless other species. The deer, in their turn, shape the undergrowth, opening pathways for smaller creatures and new plants to flourish. This beautiful balance has been perfected over millions of years of evolution, creating stable and resilient ecosystems that sustain all life. In the early morning as the sun rises, animals emerge from their shelters, each one playing its part in the ongoing story of survival and adaptation. Consider the vital role of pollinators. In the quiet hours of dawn and dusk, bees, bats and hummingbirds move from blossom to blossom, their delicate wings stirring the air as they seek out nectar. Bees, butterflies, bats and hummingbirds travel from flower to flower, drinking nectar. Their journeys are not just for their own nourishment, but for the survival of the plants themselves. In the process, they carry pollen from one plant to another, enabling them to produce fruits and seeds. This exchange is silent, almost invisible. Yet it is the heartbeat of the ecosystem, ensuring that forests, meadows and jungles burst into life each season. This seemingly simple act is one of the most important processes in nature. Without it, the tapestry of life would unravel as plants would fail to reproduce and the animals that depend on them would vanish. Without pollinators, many of the plants that form the foundation of our ecosystems would simply disappear. Meadows would fall silent, forests would thin, and the intricate food webs that support countless creatures would collapse. It is a perfect example of a symbiotic relationship, where both the pollinator and the plant benefit and the entire ecosystem reaps the rewards. The hummingbird, the bee and the bat each find sustenance, while the plants ensure their future. This intricate connection shows how the survival of the smallest creatures can be essential for the health of the whole system. Ants tending to aphids, tiny insects pollinating wildflowers, each interaction, no matter how small, is a vital thread in the fabric of life. The relationships between predator and prey are another fundamental part of this balance. Across continents, the lion stalks the antelope, the fox hunts the rabbit, and the owl glides silently in search of a mouse. While it may seem cruel, predation is essential for maintaining the health and stability of an ecosystem. The chase, the hunt, and the catch are all part of a natural cycle that has shaped life for millennia. Predators often target the old, sick, or weak individuals, which helps to keep the prey population strong and prevents the spread of disease. The herd that remains is healthier, more resilient, and better able to thrive. By controlling the numbers of herbivores, predators also protect plant life from being decimated. The forest floor remains lush, the grasslands vibrant, and the cycle of life continues unbroken. This dynamic interaction ensures that no single species becomes too dominant, allowing for a greater diversity of life to flourish. In every thriving habitat, countless species coexist, each one finding its niche, its place in the grand design. The chase between the cheetah and the gazelle on the savanna is not just a drama of life and death. It is a vital act that helps to maintain the health of the entire grassland ecosystem. The swift and the strong survive, and the land remains balanced. Delete this line as it references human activity. When a single species is removed from an ecosystem, it can have a cascading effect, causing unforeseen consequences that ripple through the entire food web. The absence of one animal can lead to the decline of others as the balance is lost. The loss of a top predator can lead to an explosion in the population of herbivores, which can then destroy the vegetation, leading to soil erosion and the loss of habitat for many other animals. The land itself changes, and the once thriving community fades. Every thread in this tapestry of life is important. From the spider spinning its web in the dawn light, to the roots and fungi weaving unseen networks beneath the soil, each connection is vital. Recognizing and respecting these intricate connections is the key to the continued flourishing of these beautiful, complex systems. In the wild, every creature, from the tiniest insect to the mightiest predator, is part of the delicate dance of coexistence, a dance that has shaped the magnificent diversity of life on our planet for countless generations. We have journeyed across the globe, from the sun-drenched plains of Africa to the frozen expanse of the Arctic, and we have witnessed the breathtaking beauty and ingenuity of the animal kingdom. We have seen the power of the lion, the grace of the dolphin, the resilience of the snow leopard, and the vibrant life of the coral reef. This extraordinary diversity is the greatest treasure our planet possesses. It is a legacy that has been millions of years in the making, a rich and complex tapestry of life that fills our world with wonder and beauty. But this treasure is fragile. The wild places and the magnificent creatures that inhabit them are facing unprecedented threats, and their future is now delicately balanced on the edge of uncertainty. The habitats that these animals depend on for their survival are shrinking at an alarming rate. Forests are being cleared, grasslands are being converted to barren fields, and our oceans are being choked by pollution and overexploitation. Climate change is altering the fundamental conditions of life on Earth, melting the sea ice the polar bear needs to hunt, and bleaching the coral reefs that shelter countless marine species. The delicate balance that has sustained life for millennia is being disrupted, and many species are being pushed towards the brink of extinction. We are living in a critical moment in the history of our planet, a time when the fate of so much of the natural world hangs in the balance, yet there is still hope shimmering on the horizon. The wild wonders of earth endure, resilient and patient, waiting for the world to remember their value. The call of the eagle, the song of the wolf, the silent wisdom of the ancient trees, these are voices that echo through the ages, asking only to be cherished. The power to protect these wild wonders lies in reverence and awe. It begins with a sense of wonder and a deep appreciation for the intricate miracles of the natural world. It grows with understanding of the delicate connections that sustain all life. Roots entwined beneath the soil, bees dancing from blossom to blossom. And it is expressed in the silent, ceaseless work of nature itself, rivers shaping valleys, rain nurturing the seeds of tomorrow. Every creature, every plant, every drop of water plays a part in this grand symphony of existence. The migrations, the cycles, the ancient rhythms, these are the wonders that must be cherished, protected, and allowed to endure. Let us listen to the quiet wisdom of the wild, to the stories written in the rings of trees and the songs carried on the wind. Let us honour the resilience of nature and the hope that springs eternal in every new leaf and every flowing stream. We are witnesses to a world of marvels, guardians of a legacy that predates us by eons. To cherish nature is to recognise its right to flourish, to celebrate the wild beauty that makes our planet unique. Let us not be the silent witnesses to loss, nor the generation that allows these wonders to fade into memory. Let us instead be the voice that speaks for the voiceless, the spirit that cherishes every living thing. May the roar of the lion forever echo across the savanna. May the great whales continue to sing their ancient songs in the deep. And may the wild wonders of earth remain for all time, a source of awe and inspiration. The future of life on our planet, in all its glorious variety, depends on our willingness to cherish and protect it. It is a shared future for all living things, and a sacred responsibility that belongs to the earth itself. Gap 2S. As the sun dips below the horizon, a different world awakens. Under the cloak of darkness, a symphony of life begins, hidden from the eyes of day. This is the realm of nocturnal creatures whose secret lives are filled with wonder and intrigue. Gap 2S. In the heart of the rainforest, the night air pulses with the rhythm of life. The calls of frogs echo through the canopy, each croak a signal in the darkness. High above, the sleek silhouette of a flying fox glides silently between the trees, its wings whispering secrets to the night. This master of the night sky navigates with precision, guided by the moonlight and the scent of ripe fruit. Gap 2S. Below on the forest floor the jaguar prowls. Its golden eyes pierce the shadows, every muscle poised in silent anticipation. The jaguar is a solitary hunter, relying on stealth and the cover of darkness to stalk its prey. In this world of shadows, silence is its greatest ally. Gap 2S. Across the savanna, the night belongs to the predators. The lioness, with her pride, moves with grace and purpose. Her eyes, adapted to the dim light, scan the horizon for the slightest movement. The hunt is a delicate dance of patience and power, each step a testament to her mastery of the night. Gap 2S. In the deserts, the nocturnal world is equally fascinating. The fennec fox emerges from its burrow, its large ears attuned to the faintest sounds. These ears, so distinctive, are not just for hearing. They help dissipate heat, an essential adaptation for survival in the arid climate. The fennec fox's agility and keen senses make it a formidable hunter in the moonlit dunes. Gap 2S. Beneath the ocean waves, the night brings a transformation. Bioluminescent creatures light up the deep, creating a mesmerizing display of natural fireworks. The lanternfish, with its glowing body, navigates the dark waters, attracting prey with its ethereal light. This underwater spectacle is a testament to the endless creativity of nature. Gap 2S. In the mountains, the great horned owl reigns supreme. With silent wings it glides through the night, its keen eyes and acute hearing making it a master predator. The owl's call, a haunting melody, echoes through the valleys, a reminder of the hidden life that thrives in the shadows. Gap 2S. The nocturnal world is a testament to the adaptability and ingenuity of life on Earth. Each creature, perfectly attuned to its environment, plays a vital role in the delicate balance of nature. From the silent hunters of the forest to the glowing wonders of the deep sea, the night is a time of mystery and marvel. Gap 2S. As dawn approaches, these nocturnal wonders retreat to their hidden sanctuaries, awaiting the return of night. Their lives, though often unseen, are a crucial part of the intricate web of life that sustains our planet. In the quiet hours of darkness, the world is alive with secrets, a reminder that even in the shadows, life flourishes in all its magnificent diversity. In the wild, every moment is shaped by an ancient dance, a never-ending contest of wit, agility, and instinct. This is the eternal game of survival, where predator and prey are locked in a delicate balance that defines the very fabric of life on Earth. Gap 2S. In the grasslands, a herd of antelope grazes under the open sky, their ears twitching at every whisper of the wind. They are vigilant, sensing danger before it materializes. Nearby, a cheetah crouches low, muscles coiled, eyes fixed on its target. The antelope's survival depends not just on speed, but on awareness. Every flicker of movement, every subtle sound, could mean the difference between life and death. The chase, when it comes, is a blur of grace and desperation, a testament to the evolutionary arms race that has shaped both hunter and hunted. Gap 2S. In the dense undergrowth of the rainforest, another drama unfolds. The praying mantis, perfectly camouflaged among the leaves, waits in absolute stillness. Its patience is legendary, its strike lightning fast. An unsuspecting butterfly flutters close, drawn by the vibrant colours of a flower. In a fraction of a second, the mantis lunges, precision and timing honed by countless generations. Gap 2S. Beneath the waves, the coral reef is a battlefield of its own. A cuttlefish glides through the water, its skin shifting colours in a mesmerizing display. Nearby, a school of small fish darts among the coral branches, ever alert to the slightest shadow. The cuttlefish's deception is its greatest weapon, changing shape and hue to become nearly invisible. When it strikes, the fish scatter, but one is caught. A fleeting victory in a world where survival is never guaranteed. Gap 2S. On the tundra, the snowshoe hare relies on its white winter coat to blend into the icy landscape. But the lynx, with its keen eyesight and silent tread, is a master of this frozen realm. The hare pauses, ears erect, sensing the faintest vibration. A sudden dash, a wild zigzag through the snow, and the chase is on. A relentless pursuit where only the swiftest and most alert will endure. Gap 2S. These encounters are not acts of cruelty but of necessity. Predator and prey are bound together, each shaping the other's destiny. The vigilance of the prey drives the cunning of the predator. The strength of the hunter ensures the health and balance of the ecosystem. Gap 2S. In this intricate web, every creature plays its part. The survival of one ensures the survival of many, and the eternal game continues day after day, night after night. It is a story written in every heartbeat, a testament to the enduring power of life and the fragile beauty of coexistence in the wild. Across the vast face of our planet, a remarkable phenomenon unfolds every year, a silent procession of life spanning thousands of miles and crossing continents. This is the epic migration, a journey driven by instinct, survival, and the eternal rhythms of the earth. In the golden plains of Africa, the great wildebeest herds gather, numbering in the millions. As the dry season tightens its grip, a restless energy stirs within the herd. Guided by ancient memory and the scent of distant rain, they surge forward, embarking on a perilous trek toward greener pastures. Rivers swollen by recent storms block their path, teeming with lurking crocodiles. Yet, undeterred, the wildebeest plunge into the waters, propelled by the promise of life on the other side. The thunder of hooves, the spray of water and the cries of calves echo across the savanna, a timeless testament to nature's determination. Above the open oceans, another migration takes flight. Monarch butterflies, fragile and weightless, navigate a journey of thousands of miles, crossing mountains, forests and deserts. Driven by the changing seasons, they flutter from North America to the forests of central Mexico, guided by an internal compass that remains a mystery. Each butterfly is part of a relay, a generation born to complete a voyage its ancestors began. The air shimmers with orange and black as millions cluster on the branches of oyamel trees, transforming the forest into a living tapestry. In the frozen expanse of the Arctic, caribou set out on one of the longest land migrations on Earth. Herds stretch for miles, moving as one across tundra and icy rivers. Calves, only days old, keep pace with the adults, driven by the promise of safety and nourishment in distant summer grazing grounds. Wolves shadow their journey, the migration shaping the fate of predator and prey alike. The landscape itself is carved by countless hooves, a living river of determination and resilience. Beneath the waves, the humpback whales begin their own odyssey. From the icy feeding grounds of the poles, they travel to warm tropical waters to breed and give birth. These gentle giants navigate with unerring precision, guided by the stars and the magnetic pull of the earth. Along the way, their haunting songs echo through the ocean depths, a chorus that connects distant corners of the world. These migrations are more than mere movement. They are a symphony of survival, a testament to the interconnectedness of life on Earth. Bound by the invisible threads of instinct and necessity, each journey shapes the landscapes they cross and the creatures they encounter. Across continents and oceans, the great migrations continue, a living reminder of the enduring wonders of our planet. Beneath our feet, and within every corner of the wild, a secret world thrives. One ruled not by giants, but by the smallest of creatures. Insects, the unseen architects of our planet, outnumber every other form of animal life. Their intricate societies and tireless labour form the backbone of entire ecosystems. In the heart of the rainforest, armies of leaf-cutter ants march in perfect formation, harvesting fragments of leaves many times their size. Each ant plays a specific role, from fearless soldiers to skilled foragers. Deep underground, their tunnels sprawl like living cities, where they tend to gardens of fungus, their carefully cultivated food source. This partnership, refined over millennia, enriches the soil and nurtures the forest above. High in the branches, bees shimmer in the morning light as they flit from flower to flower. With each delicate landing, they gather nectar, unwittingly transferring grains of pollen. This silent service ensures the birth of new plants, the growth of fruit, and the survival of countless animals that depend on these blooms. The hum of a beehive is the pulse of life itself, echoing through meadows and orchards. In the undergrowth, dung beetles perform their humble but vital task. Rolling and burying dung, they recycle nutrients, aerate the soil, and keep the land clean. Their efforts, though unseen, shape the very ground that supports vast herds and towering trees. At night, the forest comes alive with the glow of fireflies. Their flickering lights form intricate patterns, a language of courtship and survival. Each flash is a signal sent into the darkness, weaving a tapestry of communication only they understand. From dragonflies patrolling ponds, devouring swarms of mosquitoes, to termites silently transforming fallen wood into rich earth, insects drive the cycles of renewal. Their unseen labour sustains the web of life, connecting predator to prey, flower to fruit, and soil to sky. In this miniature realm, every wing beat, every step and every transformation echoes with purpose. Insects are not simply inhabitants of the world, they are its engineers, pollinators, recyclers and guardians. Without them, the balance of nature would crumble, and the vibrant tapestry of life would unravel. In celebrating the hidden architects of life, we glimpse the intricate design of our planet, a masterpiece built on the smallest of scales. Across our planet, life finds a way, even in the harshest corners where survival seems all but impossible. Here, in the crucibles of nature, animals have evolved extraordinary adaptations to conquer the extremes. In the blistering heat of the Sahara, the fennec fox emerges as a marvel of desert engineering. Its oversized ears act as natural radiators, dissipating heat and allowing it to hunt in the cool of the night. Shifting sands hide the sandfish lizard, which swims beneath the dunes, escaping the scorching sun and predators above. Far to the north, the Arctic fox dons a coat of pure white, blending seamlessly with the snow. Its thick fur and compact body conserve precious warmth, while keen senses help it locate prey beneath the ice. Nearby, the polar bear's massive paws act as snowshoes, spreading its weight as it prowls the frozen sea in search of seals. High atop the Andes, the Andean condor soars on thermal currents, scarcely flapping its wings as it rides the thin mountain air. Its lungs and blood are specially adapted to extract oxygen from the rarefied atmosphere, allowing it to thrive where few others can. In the darkest depths of the ocean, where sunlight never penetrates, the anglerfish lures prey with a glowing beacon. Bioluminescence is its secret weapon, a living light in a world of perpetual night. Around volcanic vents, giant tube worms flourish, drawing sustenance not from sunlight, but from the chemicals spewing from the Earth's crust. Even in the driest deserts, the Nemi beetle survives by harvesting water from the morning fog. Tiny grooves on its back channel droplets directly to its mouth, a miniature miracle of engineering. From the frozen tundra to the scalding desert, from high mountains to the abyssal depths, animals have shaped themselves into living testaments of resilience. Their bodies, behaviours and senses are tailored to the extremes, each adaptation a story of survival written over millennia. Wherever the limits of life are tested, nature responds with ingenuity. The masters of adaptation remind us that in every corner of our planet, life is not only possible, it is unstoppable. Beneath the carpet of fallen leaves and tangled roots lies a world unseen, a bustling kingdom that supports the towering giants above. Here the forest floor teems with life, its inhabitants small but mighty, weaving a web of connections that holds the ecosystem together. Fungi, the silent engineers, thread their way through the earth in vast networks. Their delicate filaments, known as mycelium, stretch for miles, forming nature's underground internet. Through these networks, trees whisper to one another, sharing nutrients and warnings of danger. The fruiting bodies, mushrooms, rise briefly above the soil, but it is below where their true magic unfolds. Some fungi break down dead wood and leaves, recycling nutrients and breathing life back into the soil. Others form symbiotic partnerships with roots, nourishing their hosts and in turn drawing sustenance. Among the shadows, armies of insects toil tirelessly. Ants tunnel intricate passages, aerating the ground and distributing seeds. Beetles, the recyclers, break down decaying matter, transforming the forest's litter into fertile earth. Springtails and millipedes scurry through the debris, feeding on detritus and keeping decay in check. Each tiny creature plays a part in the endless cycle of decomposition and renewal. Hidden in the damp and darkness, earthworms glide silently, consuming soil and organic matter. Their passage leaves behind rich castings, a natural fertilizer that feeds the roots above. Slender salamanders and shy shrews hunt for prey, their nimble bodies perfectly adapted to this shadowy realm. Together, These often overlooked residents sustain the forest's health, balancing decay and growth in a delicate dance. Their world is one of quiet persistence, of transformations unseen but vital. Without the secret kingdom below, the forest above would wither and fade. As the sun filters through the canopy and life flourishes overhead, it is the hidden labour of countless small creatures that makes the miracle possible. Beneath every step, an ancient partnership endures, reminding us that even the smallest lives can shape the fate of giants. From hidden springs high in distant mountains, slender trickles of water gather, weaving their way through valleys and forests, carving the land into winding arteries of life. Rivers, ancient, ever-changing, are the lifelines that connect the wild, shaping the fate of every creature in their path. Along their banks, lush ribbons of green flourish, fed by the river's nourishing flow. Willows and reeds sway in the gentle current, their roots anchoring the soil, preventing erosion and creating safe harbours for countless species. Dragonflies skim the surface, their iridescent wings flashing in the sunlight, while frogs rest atop floating leaves poised to leap at the hint of a meal. Beneath the ripples a hidden world thrives. Fish, trout, salmon and minnows dart between rocks, their silvery bodies glimmering in the dappled light. Each species plays a role in this underwater ballet. Some graze on algae clinging to stones, while others hunt for drifting insects or tiny crustaceans. In turn they become prey for larger predators, otters gliding through the current, kingfishers plunging from above. The river's edge is a place of constant activity. Beavers engineer vast lodges and dams, their tireless work transforming streams into tranquil ponds. These wetlands become nurseries for amphibians, safe havens for waterfowl, and feeding grounds for deer and wild boar who come to drink at dawn and dusk. As the river meanders onward, it links distant habitats carrying seeds, nutrients, and life itself. Migratory birds follow its winding course, resting in sheltered coves on their epic journeys. Turtles bask on sun-warmed logs, while snakes slip silently through the reeds. Even the tiniest insects, mayflies and caddisflies, emerge in synchrony, creating brief, dazzling spectacles that feed an entire web of hungry mouths. Every twist and turn of the river shapes the land, forging a connection between upland forests, open meadows and vast floodplains. In times of flood, the river spills its banks, depositing rich silt and renewing the soil. In times of drought, it becomes a refuge for wildlife, a thread of hope in parched landscapes. No creature is untouched by the river's presence. Its waters sustain the mighty and the minute, binding their fates in an endless cycle of birth, growth and renewal. In this world without human presence, the river is both architect and lifeblood, a silent force that nurtures, connects and sustains all who depend on its flow. As the sun sets and the river glimmers under the stars, its journey continues, ever onward, ever vital, reminding us that in nature every life is linked by the gentle, unending current. In the heart of the wild, beyond the reach of human ears, lies a symphony of communication, a language crafted by nature itself. From the dense undergrowth of the forest to the vast expanse of the ocean, animals have evolved intricate ways to share information, warn of danger, and find mates. This is the language of the wild. In the early morning light, the forest awakens with a chorus of birdsong. Each note, each call serves a purpose. The melodious trill of the warbler signals its territory, a declaration of ownership to rivals and an invitation to potential mates. Nearby, a woodpecker drums against a hollow tree, the rhythmic tapping carrying far through the trees. This percussion warns competitors of its presence and advertises its strength and vitality. But communication in the wild goes beyond sound. In the dense foliage of the rainforest, A male chameleon displays a vibrant array of colours, each hue a signal to others. Bright green warns potential rivals to stay away, while a softer palette attracts females. This silent yet vivid conversation ensures the survival of its species. Beneath the surface of the ocean, a different kind of dialogue takes place. Dolphins use a complex system of clicks and whistles, each sound a unique identifier. These vocalizations can convey everything from the location of food to the presence of danger. In the inky depths, bioluminescent creatures flash patterns of light, a silent code that can attract mates or confuse predators. On the African savanna, a herd of elephants moves with a grace that belies their size. They communicate through low-frequency rumbles, sounds that travel through the ground and can be detected miles away. These rumbles keep the herd connected, ensuring that even the youngest calf is never lost. In the arid desert, the fennec fox uses its large ears to pick up the faintest sounds. A rustle in the sand, a whisper of wind, each carries a message. The fox's keen hearing allows it to locate prey and avoid danger in this harsh environment. Even the smallest creatures have a voice. Ants leave trails of pheromones, chemical signals that guide their colony to food. Bees perform a dance, the waggle dance, to communicate the location of flowers to their hive. These tiny, coordinated movements convey distance, direction, and quality of the food source. In every corner of the world, from the highest mountains to the deepest seas, animals have developed their own languages, complex systems of signals and signs that ensure their survival. These communications are a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of life on Earth. As the day fades and the sounds of the wild soften, we are reminded of the delicate balance that exists in nature. Each call, each signal, is a vital thread in the intricate web of life. In this world without human presence, the language of the wild speaks volumes, telling stories of survival, cooperation, and the enduring beauty of the natural world. Across the blazing expanse of the world's deserts, life persists against all odds. Here, under a relentless sun and amidst shifting dunes, nature's resilience is pushed to its very limits. The desert, a place of extremes, may appear barren at first glance, but beneath its stark beauty lies a world teeming with ingenious survivors. As dawn breaks, shadows stretch across the sand, revealing the delicate tracks of a sidewinder snake. With a unique sideways motion, it glides effortlessly over the scorching surface, minimizing contact with the hot ground. Its scales shimmer, reflecting the sun's rays, a subtle adaptation for survival. Nearby, a Saharan silver ant emerges from its nest. For just a few minutes each day, when the desert's predators retreat from the midday heat, these ants race across the sand to scavenge. Their metallic sheen reflects sunlight, allowing them to endure temperatures that would prove fatal to most creatures. Beneath the surface, life finds refuge. The fennec fox, with its oversized ears, listens intently for the faintest movements underground. As night falls, it ventures out, using the cool darkness to hunt and avoid the searing heat of the day. In the distance, a camel caravan moves steadily across the horizon. Camels, the ships of the desert, store fat in their humps, not water, a reserve of energy for when food is scarce. Their nostrils close tightly against sandstorms, and their broad, padded feet prevent them from sinking into the dunes. Desert plants, too, have mastered the art of survival. The spiny cactus stores precious water in its flesh, while its thick skin reduces evaporation. Its roots spread wide, capturing every drop of rare rainfall. Blossoms bloom in bursts of colour after a storm, a fleeting show of life that attracts pollinators from miles around. At night, the temperature plummets and the desert transforms. Nocturnal animals emerge, jerboas leap across the sand, owls glide silently in search of prey, and beetles collect moisture from the cool air on their backs. Each species in its own way has evolved to conquer the extremes. In the heart of the desert, every adaptation is the result of countless generations of perseverance. Life here is a testament to nature's unyielding determination, a story of survival written in sand and stone. The desert may be harsh, but it is never empty. It is alive, resilient, and endlessly inventive. In the face of adversity, life finds a way, carving out an existence where none seems possible. This is the miracle of the desert, a landscape that, against all odds, flourishes in its own extraordinary way. Beneath the shimmering surface of tropical seas lies a world unlike any other, a living tapestry woven from countless threads of life. The coral reef, vibrant and bustling, is built not by one but by many. Here every creature's survival is intertwined with another's, creating a breathtaking web of symbiotic relationships. At the heart of the reef are the corals themselves, tiny polyps that form vast limestone structures over centuries. Within their delicate tissues, microscopic algae called zooxanthellae find sanctuary. By day, the algae use sunlight to photosynthesize, providing nourishment to their coral hosts. In return, the corals offer the algae shelter and the building blocks they need to thrive. This partnership, forged over millennia, is the foundation of the reef's remarkable productivity. Drifting through the labyrinth of coral branches, a pair of clownfish weaves gracefully among the tentacles of a sea anemone. To others, the anemone's stinging embrace spells danger, but for the clownfish it is a fortress. Protected by a special mucus, they remain unharmed, while the anemone gains scraps of food and protection from would-be predators. Their alliance is a dance of mutual benefit, each dependent on the other for survival. Elsewhere, a watchful cleaner wrasse hovers above a coral head, advertising its services with a distinctive wiggle. Larger fish approach and pause, allowing the tiny wrasse to pick away parasites and dead skin. For the cleaners, each meal is a lifeline. For their clients, it is a moment of relief and health restored. Even the smallest inhabitants play their part. Pistol shrimp excavate burrows in the sand, offering gobies a safe home. In exchange, the sharp-eyed goby stands guard, alerting the nearly blind shrimp to lurking danger. Together they thrive where alone they would struggle. This intricate network of partnerships extends in every direction, binding the reef together. From the tiniest algae to the largest predator, life here is a constant negotiation, a series of silent agreements that shape the destiny of all. In the coral reef, survival is not a solitary pursuit. It is a communal endeavour, a living testament to the power of connection. Here, in nature's most dazzling metropolis, the secret to thriving lies in unity, a lesson written in colour, motion and the gentle rhythm of the sea.